Welcome to this lesson on how to record a macro. First what we're going to do is open a new spreadsheet. Notice when we open that the name of it is AR Template 1. We're going to show the Developers tab so we can work with Visual Basic. Now there's a new menu item up there. We're going to record a macro. Notice the name of the macro is Macro 1. All we're going to do is a very simple thing. We'll select a couple of cells, put some data into the cells, change the formatting, and also just do a bit of movement just so you can see what that looks like in a macro too. I'll just scroll it down a couple of cells. Right, so we're now going to go to the Visual Basic editor. So if we select the developer ribbon and click the Visual Basic button, that'll take us to the Visual Basic editor. You can see, you may not have seen this before, it's got three pieces to it, which is the project window. The project window holds the spreadsheets that you've got open. So I had the original one that I'd opened, which is book 1, and the AR template 1. It also shows where we can write our code, and there are several pages you can write code on. The most interesting is the modules, which we've got open now. You can see it highlighted. We've got the properties window too, and then we've got the code window, and that's where our macro is. Now the macro is all of the text which is written between where it says sub and then the name of the macro, macro 1, and end sub, and all of the lines in between is the macro, Visual Basic. The first thing we see is the remarks, which are in green, and in fact they don't run anything, they're just there to help you understand the macro. The lines go sequentially. We've got where we select the cells, then when we start typing data, I type my name, then we selected the next cell, we typed in the date, then we formatted the date here in this line. The next thing we did was we formatted it pink, and all of these lines here are what does that. And it's rather confusing, but we'll come back to that later. And then we scrolled it down, and that's the line that shows that scrolling.